What, Toku fans? I'm back with another video. I'm doing Kamen Geats episode 11. It's a little late to review it yesterday, so I'm reviewing it now. Episode 11 is still good. This is a good episode. Building upon this mystery. Adds another layer to it that makes it more fascinating. Can't wait for late 2023 for the finale. I'm looking forward to seeing the next Super Sentai. So here I got about Kikai Sentai Zenkaija and Abutao Sentai Don Brothers. I can remember to watch those and review those when I can. So those will be in the future. I also plan to rewatch Kamen Rider Double for season 2 of Buto PI comes out. After all, the mystery of Shadow Buto is not done. And he stole my phrase. I kid. Because it wasn't really called Shadow Buto. I started calling that early on. But it was later on in the season that he started calling it Shadow Buto. Obviously it wasn't because they saw my video. That's about so. It's just an obvious name. So, still, it's kind of funny. Anyway, episode 11 is great because it actually reveals a shocking truth a little bit later in the episode. Not the end, but later. So, so further ado, let's get into the review. So the episode opens up with a recap by Tsunari. I think that's her name. I just say that. Giving us a recap about what the rules of the DGP is. This is a new DGP. This month, the mystery of the DGP. Those Geats might win again this time. Into this DGP. Or it might be the last one. Because it's possible. Well, there'll be another. There'll be a third DGP. I'll get to the reasons that might be different later. So, it's now this recapping for the phone. Similar how K-Well recapped some events in the last episode. But don't you forget, people, K-Well is definitely in the episode. I'm gonna get a little hint of why Ace asked for two members of the members of the DGP to be his family. This is interesting. They asked Ace why. It's to get close to them, learn the secrets. He doesn't exactly do anything. He just knows that he just knows all kinds of things. Also, it's vague, but also true in a way. And we learn the reason why he's doing this in the first place. It's interesting. And we understand Geats' motivations now. So yeah. So anyway, Tsunari and the Game Master tell Puncture that he has to eliminate Geats at all costs. Because Geats is trying to cover their secrets. Now it makes sense. The DGP is very suspicious. They seem like good people in the last DGP. But that's only because they wanted us to think that. They actually wanted to protect the world. But here's the thing. Why make a gain a grand desire of a person if the same stop work from Yamato's? That doesn't make any sense. Like, if they wanted writers to protect the world, they should have just gone for a trial to test who had the potential to become a writer and fight evil, fight these guys. So he's doing a Star Royale type of thing, similar to Kamen Rider Ryuki from the 2000s. Now, Kamen Rider Ryuki is crossing over Kamen Rider Geats late sometime this year. Or maybe sometime next year, I don't know. Yeah, actually, next month in December, I think. Along with Kamen Rider Revice. I actually give that season a watch sometime. I actually should, actually. I will. I'm gonna make sure to go through all of it. Watch Cover by Vice, give my thoughts on it. Also watch Double because Axel appears in an episode of Vice. So yeah. And yeah, I do agree with some complaints. Like, look at Studio Center Kyoruja, and Tokyo Sentai Go Busters crossover. The Go is a Dino War film, but the Go Busters weren't even there for the final battle. They're off fighting us off some other type of battle. Power Rangers adapts that too, make it look like a Power Rangers Dino Charge episode. But here's the bit: that could have been cut. That most of it could have been adapted into Power Rangers Dino Charge years ago. No joke. You could create some own footage, cut out the parts with the Go Busters. You get me? That way, they cut out the parts with the Go Busters. They can, you know, it'd be more of a Kyoruja movie. So yeah, they built like a last minute thought. Is something wrong with skipping a crossover or not? Why not just do a different crossover movie to go Busters later on? While I'll do another movie. Like Kaiser said, Go Kaiju. There are two movies. The first crossover was with Kaiser said, Go Kaiju and Tensou Sentai Go Seija. But here's the thing, there are only 5 Go Seija. Back then, Guy did not join the team. It was released before episode 16. No, wait. Episode 16 or 17, I think. Where Guy became Gokai Silver. Because he makes a cameo in the end of the movie. I know this has nothing to do with Geats, but I'm just explaining some business. Now they've done what Gokaija did. They did another crossover later in the year. With original Space Sheriff Gavin. They set up the Space Sheriff Gavin movie to pass the torch, which the new Gavin appeared in Tokyo Sentai Go Busters. God, it's so complicated. I want to watch the original, then watch the film. But Kiss Asia doesn't have the show, sadly. I think it might be lost. Or not. I don't know, really. And then this is off track, I know. But it's best to give an explanation for potential of this movie. Like, if Rice is going to be a last minute add on, then don't add him in. Just create another crossover movie with Geats. Or if Rice somehow be an honorary special guest of the DGP. The DG, like, someone's going on the DG, like, some new threat was attacking the DGP. So they started bringing past Kamen Riders. If they wanted to make a tournament against they should face Legacy Riders. That'd be a good idea, actually. A special little round. Final test before the final battle. Face off against the legend. Each, like most big stories, will have a face against a legendary Kamen Rider. And the final battle will be against the very first Kamen Rider. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? As a test. So they're ready to face the final battle. Going strong and learning from each rider. Like Kaiser Sentai Go Kaija. But have a certain amount of riders. Man, I'm coming up with good ideas most of the time. Anyway, so off track. Where was I? Anyway, Kay was doing lorry tickets, but lost again. It's just a comparison about not going to work. She points out that Kaya was different. Because even Kaya strive for peace, for more peace, will achieve that dream at no cost. Even go to many jobs as he can. But he seems unmotivated now. We get explanation later. There's a whole new layer to that. Wait a minute. Does that mean possible? Sorry. That bugs me a lot. So, anyway, Kay manages to catch a bus and sits down. There are 3 other people on there. Little detail, because as the bus leaves, the The best of these. A hole opens up, dragging Kamen on the passengers and the bus driver into the hole. Meanwhile, Neon's meeting with Ace. Oh yeah, she left. Something I should point out. Neon was strange last time. Think about it. She was obeying her mother. That's something she never wanted to do. She never wanted to obey her strict mother. She just wanted some nice freedom, some space. But she acted like she didn't want that. That comes in later. I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it. I should have, but I didn't. Man. Anyway, Neon's dad must know definitely knows something about the DGP. He knew about Tsunade. He knew what she wanted. Anyway, she's leaving her house. It's really interesting. Neon's dad knows more than he lets on to be. Was he? He can't be a member. Is he a staff member of the DGP? It's possible, like Punk Jack. At all, he's a member of the DGP. And they can live civilian lives, I think. It's interesting how episode 10 we realized Punk Jack's identity. Episode 9. Even though we met him a couple episodes back. Before the final battle, we only met him a couple episodes back. I'm not saying a single one, he's a bit of a dick. But he seems so upset of how he appeared to be. We don't ask Ace about his mother. Of course, Neon plays off that it could be a lie as well. Ace could have lied to her. Now, she's going to go along with it now, even if it is just a lie. Good idea. At all. But we learn why he's done this. And we know his desire from desire for this DGP is to actually be a member of become a staff member of the DGP. See, he's trying to find his mother, like he said last time. But you ask, why didn't he just write it down? That's what Neon asked too. He tried. Long time ago. He wanted to find his mother, but they wouldn't accept her desire. Why? That's very suspicious. So that's why he wants to be a member of the DGP, to look for her. His motivations make a lot of sense now. And we know it is true. Mostly, we don't know the whole truth is all. We know about him looking for his mother, it's true. Because we saw in flashbacks of her. Looks like some ancient civilization. Ace could be so old. Like his early desires might have been eternal youth. It's my guess, to stay young forever. For every DGP. Well, he knows more than anyone else. Anyway. So yeah, that's really interesting. I'm gonna get notified, and they have a mission. That they must. Yamato has been spotted. And well, once they feel low, stay in the sky. Even Tsunade didn't expect that. It was kind of funny. Even though it was Toku CGI. But it's kind of like when Power Rangers found in the hole at the end of season 3. Should say at the end of Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, to set up the start of Power Rangers Zeo. Or was that the other way around? Power Rangers, yeah, happening Zeo, sorry. I'd like to take my break to tell you that Jason David Fregg, a few days ago, has passed away. May he rest in peace. He made up a love you child, as I mentioned in my anime videos. Let's best mention it now, though. He'll be missed. Now, for me, I didn't really grow up with him. I never watched Mighty Morphin Power Rangers until I saw the complete series on season 1 on Netflix. No joke. Netflix is how I watched all of season 1. before getting it on DVD. Watched the Bear season 2. I did review season 1 on original Tokusatsu channel, but I ditched that. I plan to do rewatches of it. You know, also plan to watch it with G Ranger. But you'll just get the point. Let me just say this. So, yeah. So Ace just did what he can. So he just by his mother, grants each of his desires to find his mother. Makes Ace really more likable. We've seen glimpses of him not being a bad person. He just lied a lot to do what he can. Think he was selfish, but he's not. He still needs to find his mother who disappeared. So what's the full context though? We don't know. That makes it still interesting. Our Ace gives us a glimpse of his past. He might be really, really old though. Older than he looks. So if the DGP is destroyed, in the finale, Ace may die. Disappear forever. Every desire will be gone. If it's destroyed. Because the DGP is very suspicious. Like, if they weren't hiding any secrets, they wouldn't need to have Ace eliminated. Not killed, eliminated. Well, more simply, eliminated. Any means possible, like sabotaging the chances. But never said kill. No, they don't want to kill Ace. Because if he just fails the DGP, you'll have no memory. But that means every DGP's participating in will be gone. All of it will be erased. How would he live? That might actually happen as a down moment in the series someday. It's a possibility. After all, they always have a down moment for something happens to the hero. Have a off moment, but they come back stronger. I think thunder's going on right now. So it's possible that might happen in the future. We suspect the DGP may be bad. So for the finale, all the Kamen Riders will take battle against the DGP and its members, those who side with them. So that will be a finale. That's my guess. With the four main riders. Sorry, back to the story. Hold on. So I just want to shut my door for peace. Anyway, when I wake up, they're in this location. In some of a pocket dimension. Where do I need to do the two passengers, the bus driver, and Keiwa, who doesn't know anything about this, by the way. He doesn't even question any of this. Anyway, they have some type of vise down on the neck that could kill them. So Sonari assigns each of the riders to a passenger that's close by. The old man gets assigned to Keiwa. And how he does his henshin is pretty funny. Anyway, Yamato show up. The riders do a henshin. Henshin! Henshin. The old man's henshin is just like, Henshin! They're just taking it. It's kind of like Kamen Excel. Henshin! I gotta love that catchphrase. Henshin! Henshin! I just love it. Like, I just really love it. It's so simple. It's just a common word when you talk about someone, talk about superhero and stuff, giving like magic girls and stuff, transforming. But saying henshin, it's just good. If Booktopia does get the English dub, I hope they do not translate by saying transform, because that just doesn't feel right. Or do what Kamen Rider Dragon Knight did. Kamen Rider! I don't know why they said that. Couldn't they just say henshin like the Japanese version? Well, shame Dragon Knight never got to continue. It was good. Should give it a watch, give my opinion on it. Anyway. It turns out the Yamato built a new power. They can henshin too. It's weird. So even when taking down their mortars, they have to they had to fall back and run. So they split up to solve the puzzle in the mansion. So yeah. And they're trying to figure out the puzzles. It's because the neon that there's someone suspicious about the DGP. He wants to find his mother and something to do with them. Why do you not want to reveal information about his mother? Like, why didn't Desire go through to find her mother? It's not because she didn't want to be found. It's a desire. Why did they just create a fake one? No, they didn't. It's interesting. Anyway, okay, so, yeah. Notice that Neo points out to Ace that Kiwa seems different than last time. Kiwa she knew will strive to make his dream come true, his desire for world peace. But Ace reveals the truth. When your memories are erased, you don't not only have them, there's not only your memories that get erased, but your desire for what you wrote down on the letter is gone. That's why Neon didn't know remember anything about her escape, or her street online scene, or her live streams. You know, her Instagram stuff or whatever. Neon TV. She couldn't remember any of those. That's pretty interesting. There's a lot more dark spin into it. Anyway, Punk Jack's trying to sabotage Ace again. With Buffer finding out, most likely he probably wanted to join them, as per the preview. I figured before the preview anyway that he wanted to join them. Because he didn't like Ace and wanted to control Kamen with her, so it would make sense. So, yeah. Anyway, the Grandmaster reveals the truth to the audience. The Yamatos were actually created by the DGP. Listen, along with the drivers, they're created by one man. So why? Question is, why would they do this? What would be the point? That doesn't make any sense. Because he specifically says he didn't order this. That means he ordered the Yamatos to do what they did in the past for a reason. And I brought up, how come no one remember about the Yamatos in the previous DGP? The one that was going on when it started episode 1. How come no one mentioned it? Like, mentioned seeing any monsters and stuff. It's weird. It's just weird. Anyway, Yamatos show up. The Grandmaster actually sends in Game Master and gives him some new powers, new buckles. Puncture managed to cover one. Anyway, right. The old man tries his best to protect Kamo and the two kids. On the two kids, so Kamo. So, even though he gets injured while trying to protect them, he gets a great moment in this episode. He's badly injured though. I don't. No, not to be disqualified or anything. He's hurt, but not super hurt. But he might be. But due to his injuries, he might be gone. Anyway, Ace managed to pick up the new buckle and use it with his boost. It's not special. It's just a golden scarf with a revolve on. Like literally two boosts with a scarf. Okay, that's just bloody lame and a little bit lame. my opinion. All the cool powers they show, that's a little lame. Just a scarf. Yeah. It's not good. Anyway, so yeah, Ace defeats all the Yamato so far, but he still has to get out of here. With another Yamato picking up that same destroyer driver that fell on the ground, and there's a henshin, ending the episode on a cliffhanger. Next episode actually shows us a glimpse of Keiwa using one of the desire drivers of the Yamatos to try and do something to help them. So of course, next episode Keiwa will probably be back in the DGP. But we'll just have to wait till this weekend. I should have reviewed it 2 days ago. I'm sorry. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, and please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more? Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Be up to date always constant future. And I'll probably do a review on Dragon Ball Evolution soon. I know it's a bad film. I just want to see how bad it is because, again, I become a Dragon Ball fan quite early this year. So, right. Thank you guys. I'll see you next time. Alonzi.